my name is Mary, and a little about my background. I had trauma, childhood abuse. I became a drug addict at a very early age. I was a teen mother, had two children before 18. I got married when I was 16. Through drug addiction, found a way to survive and feed the kids. Had my daughter 7 years later for my boys. Still in drug addiction. Got in some trouble, ended up in and out of jail for a little bit, then ended up in prison where I tried to do some things, got out, went back home, no support, no good, nothing, no encouragement, no support, no help. Eventually ended up back in my old ways, back doing drugs, went back to prison. And that's where, it's God changed my life, and I knew how to do things different. I found some trauma classes in the chapel to deal with the trauma and heal from that. And then I found Persevere, which is a skill that I knew would be lucrative in getting out in the real world and having, something like use to actually make money and have a skill that, I can grow from. In prison, the Persevere class was amazing. The teachers, the Popper's the teacher, the assistant, Devin, they were amazing. And they just poured love into you and just met you where you were at and encouraged you, gave me this new skill in front-end coding. And that made you feel like you were human and you had goals to reach. And I had something I could use when I got out. Some of the biggest challenges I faced while in the program in prison was we didn't really have internet access. We couldn't do the back end, and just getting there through the guards and no staff. It was frustrating sometimes. How did Persevere program impact my life and my future plans? It gave me hope in a dark place that I needed. It showed me that there is a way out, and there is skills and people that will pour into you and give you a second chance, not a handout, just a hand up. The future plans, I really had no idea where they were going, but Persevere sent me an application to Princeton, and I filled it out, and with some help, I got into Princeton and learned even more about coding and data analysis. Some of the reentry challenges were jobs. Definitely jobs and support. It's hard to do things alone. You need encouragement. You need support. You need these things that normal people already have, that they have families or friends that are just great to them. And that's what people coming out of prison need. They need to know that they're not alone and that they can build a life and that they have support, even if it's just somebody to cry on because it's a rough day and they don't want to go back. I think some of the misconceptions people have with justice-impacted individuals is that we're useless or we're just criminals and we're no good and we can't change. I am living proof that people can change, that we are and can be a great asset to the community. Through the programs and the knowledge and education that I've gotten, I'm going to help change communities. I'm going to help people that are after me that can grasp onto the idea that we are human, we can make a difference, we have value, and other people in the society need to know that just because we made some terrible choices, we have ugly truths, we're not useless, we're not trash, we are important, we have resources inside of us that can help others grow and help our children after us, because if they see us living a productive life, our children and our children's children will be like, hey, look at this, my mom or my aunt or whoever, or my dad was drug dealing, and now look, they are working in businesses, opening their own businesses, just growing and helping others and serving. Be a servant leader in wise steward is important. And I'm looking to my future with just the goals that I have set. I'm getting my associate's degree. I'm going to get my bachelor's, maybe my master's. I have a future. I have a hope. There's so much more that I didn't even know existed that I can do, and the possibilities are limitless. And with support with programs like Persevere, I can't even imagine what I have to look forward to. And I just want to thank Persevere and all their support and encouragement and everything they have helped me overcome and get through. And just thank you so much. y'all are a very needed program, and you need to be more in the prisons and more in the jails and just help grow a community that serves. Thank you.